Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So I've been getting so many messages about a viral video from a girl on here named Isis. People just wanted me to give my personal commentary and opinion on all the events that have been happening. So this is a long cleaning vlog and I usually do voiceovers to them while I talk about certain things. And y'all have to excuse me. I look really rough in here, but I was just chilling, cooking. This is before my maintenance day, so forgive me. And I also want to mention that she only has one video on her channel now. She's privated all of them. So the videos that I'm going to be referencing in here, you guys won't be able to see unless you are already following her. The video in question is entitled I Married a Monster, and honestly, when it first came out, I did see it, but I usually like for things to die down a little bit before I give my opinion or even pay attention to it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I first heard the username, I was thinking, do you guys remember that R&B group from the early 2000s called Isis? And then also that other propaganda that was going on. But anyway, I was like, wait, what's going on with them? Needless to say, I was intrigued, so I checked out the video and I thought I would give my 2 cents on this whole trad, trophy, sugar baby wife lifestyle that these girls are promoting online nowadays. Now, I'm not here to bash. Actually, if you're not familiar with me, 10 years ago, I used to talk about a lot of this stuff. S-work, escorting, dating financially responsible men, and just in general, how to go about it in a very demure, very respectful way. I wasn't selling any courses like the girls are doing now. I was just putting out YouTube videos that I felt like would help people to understand and be more comfortable with mutually beneficial dating. I was basically just implementing sugar dating with regular dating. I had a whole Instagram account that was dedicated to giving advice and scenarios that we would discuss. I'll actually link that Instagram just for nostalgic reasons. And then my regular YouTube was getting so popular off of it, I branched out and I did a second YouTube channel and it was growing really fast and then I just stopped. All those videos are now off of YouTube. You can't find them, but I wish I hadn't deleted them and had just kept them private. You may be able to find them on like a subreddit, Lipstick Alley, or just some random page that hoarders YouTube videos. Okay, now that that's out the way, let's get into this. I do want to start this off by saying this is not a video to talk down on her. Like I said, she's doing the right thing by coming out and talking about him to other people. But with that being said, I cannot overlook some of the things that I found out just by simply looking at her earlier videos. A lot of these things can be avoided if you don't live with a scarcity mindset. This is one of the reasons why I stopped giving out advice online when I was talking about it earlier. I would run into a lot of desperate women with and without children. And for me, I'm a little bit of an empath. So when there's too much disparity, sad, weird, bitter energy around me, I start to turn into that. That's why Shira7 is still able to freely give out advice. She can dish it out and not let it affect her because things just bounce off of her like that. With me, I will take it to heart. I'm only mentioning her because Isis did mention that she watched her channel and was inspired by her. Now that that's out the way, here's a synopsis of the video. So Isis starts it off by saying how she had just had a baby. Congratulations, by the way. And how when she started this channel, it was about being this man's wife and how to get a man like him like she did. She did go on to say that she held him to a crazy, amazing standard and that he was an upright man and sold himself as a Christian. She said shortly after they got married, she did start noticing some things, but didn't think anything of it. So I'm getting ready to get into some sensitive topics about children. So if you're not comfortable, you know what to do. Basically, she was changing her daughter and she noticed that she was acting a little bit different and noticed some redness down there. Her first thought was that she was hoping that somebody didn't do something to her. She asked her baby and she said yes, it was daddy. Her heart fell into her stomach. She told her not to tell him that she had already told her. In the meantime, he was headed home from picking up the other children from school. She has 2 older boys from a previous relationship. And she told him that she was taking the girls to go Halloween shopping with another family member. Instead, she took the girls to the hospital, and there they confirmed that he actually had been messing with the 2 and the 4-year-old. That was all she said about the story. She did mention that she keeps her children very close and that a lot of these things most likely happened at night because she is such a hands-on mom during the day. She was saying how she's not even safe to sleep in her own home, knowing that these things could have been going on at night while she was sleeping. She has also endured assault, and she was actually conceived as a result of assault. So her ex knew all of these things and he still did that. She was saying that she's not sure if she's going to keep the name of the channel or what type of content that she's going to post. And honestly, that was the end of the video. She does have a GoFundMe linked in her bio, and it's just dedicated to her starting over. She put the goal as $1, and I know that some of you guys are thinking, rolling your eyes like, you got this man taking care of you. Why don't you have any money saved? Blah, blah, blah. Well, who knows what's been going on in the background. And I feel like this video and all of her other social media is definitely going to keep her afloat in these hard times. So now I'm going to give you my commentary and my honest thoughts. Now, I can't do that without telling you the backstory to understand where I'm coming from with my opinions when I'm talking about her. I am going to be referencing her early videos on her channel that talk about the process of what led up to meeting this man. So she was a teen mom. She got pregnant on purpose at 17. She had her second child some years later. So she just has a record of attracting the wrong men, and a lot of it is due to insecurity, from what she says. She got older, and in her early 20s, she got a good paying job. She says that she was taking care of her children and had a house and everything, but she was having all of these great holidays alone and wanted to spend it with somebody. So she changed her way of who she was attracting and who she was dating. Then a family member told her she should try online dating. So she created an eHarmony profile. That's when she met her now estranged husband. He was 20 years older than her and he seemed established. The first date, he asked her to be his girlfriend. She politely declined, and after that, they slowly drifted apart. They started dating other people. She even got into a serious relationship and moved in with a new guy. That didn't work out, so she started talking to her now estranged husband again. After a week of talking, she told him that she needed to move in with him for a few weeks while she got a new apartment. Because, according to her, she had just gotten paid from her job, I believe, so his stipulation was that if she was going to be moving in with him, she was going to have to live as his wife. Now, he didn't mean as his actual wife, he meant just live there as his wife. She took that literal and needed things to speed up the process, so she went and bought him a ring. And then something told her to go check his dating profile, and she saw that this man was still actively on it and had been updating it. So she called the whole thing off. He reached out to her a few times, and he immediately bought her a ring to seal the deal and make her come back. They were married within a week at the courthouse. So all in all, they only dated for a few weeks altogether. She also talked about how she helped her two sisters get married within the last year, and she's really good at hooking people up. Now that we have a better backstory, we can unpack this. All right, so to start off, you're a teen parent and you get pregnant on purpose. That usually happens because you are lacking something at home besides religious reasons. So I remember when I was young, I thought a baby could fix so many things, but I couldn't even get a serious boyfriend enough to do something like that. But I understand where she's coming from. She also said that she got pregnant years later. I mean, children are not easy. So if you're already kind of struggling as a teenager and you get pregnant again, I mean, you know that that's going to be hard. I am glad that she took the initiative to try to change her ways about how she was meeting men after watching Share 7 for a while. But the problem is that she still kept a lot of red flaggy behavior while changing. And when I say red flag, I mean dating out of disparity and scarcity and moving way too fast, especially when you have children. According to her, she had the resources that she claimed, so I'm still not understanding why she went on dating so desperately. I don't know if she saw a psychiatrist during all this time, but I really hope that in the future moving forward, she does, and that is not to bash her. Talking to someone, she would have saw how big of a red flag it was that he asked her to be his girlfriend on the first date with barely even knowing her and knowing that she has children. But she still pursued him, and everybody knows that when a guy is trying to lock you down immediately, they have something to hide. That is really serious, and you shouldn't rush into things like that. That's just another sign of narcissistic, controlling behavior. Now, me personally, I don't like dating men who are decades older than me. This is just because nowadays, young men are wealthy. We used to date old men because they were mature, they had money, stability, finances, but nowadays these young guys are hustling and getting it, and they're providing, and they literally have the same mental mindset as a 57-year-old man. So it really doesn't make any sense nowadays, when women are also making very good money, for us to downgrade ourselves. And also, honestly, men die early. So you're going to be this established woman who's going to end up being alone later. And when I say downgrade, I am not talking about dating an older person means that you're downgrading. I mean all those people that will just get with somebody because they're older to fill those daddy issues and mommy issues and are doing it at any cost shouldn't do it just because they think, okay, this person is going to be wiser. Look at the older person and see what type of person they are. Don't let the older age fool you. So, another red flag that she mentioned in the video is how they kept breaking up and getting back together multiple times. This is an older man. If he doesn't know what he wants when he sees you, talks to you, and gets to know you, that man does not want you. He likes the idea of you. And that right there, homegirl, should have been the red flag that should have been a telltale sign for you and your children. The man that she was with before getting married to this one did not make an effort to have a relationship with her sons, and she continued the relationship. There were other factors that happened that made her finally leave that loser. I will give her props for leaving him. Who knows what all went on there. But the issue is that she jumped into another relationship a week or so in between. She wasn't even out of that relationship long before she got with the now estranged husband. The part that I'm just not understanding is that she says that she had gotten a paycheck so that she could move. So I'm guessing maybe she was in a dire situation and had to get out really quickly, and that's why she didn't get an apartment of her own immediately or have an escape plan, because she felt like she needed to move in. And all of this is just functioning off of disparity, and I'm speaking to the masses and not just her. Even though she told him that she only needed to stay with him for a few weeks, we already know what that means, especially in a controlling, narcissistic-like relationship that he was willing to give. So you saw a lot of red flags, and you still decided that this is the man that you wanted to marry and have children with? Okay. Mind you, all of this is happening within a year of meeting each other. You guys met, broke up, you were living with somebody else, broke up with him, and then got back together with this man. And then within a week, you were married. And all of this happened within a year. And you have children. And you were bragging about it and showing off your ring on YouTube. I mean, do you really want love and stability, girl? Or are you just so fixated on getting a ring and showing that single mothers can do it too? But girl, at what cost? I mean, I'm really not trying to judge her, but it's just a lot of times we have to look at ourselves and understand what part we played in this so that it can help us to not keep making the same mistakes over and over and over. When we pinpoint the wrongs, it helps us get back on our feet faster. Okay, what else? So I also didn't like that he was still maintaining his dating profile, even though he was entertaining a woman to marry. I felt like him showing her that he bought her a ring to seal the deal just wasn't enough. So those are all of my thoughts on her backstory in her original video. You guys can look back at it on how she got married and became a trophy wife. I'm going to go back to the things that were happening earlier in her actual video. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the part in the beginning of the video on how she got her man. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Making your entire personality about your relationship is a mistake. And holding these men to such when you're in a relationship with somebody, you should definitely hold them to a great standard. But to hold these toxic, secret relationships and promote them, that's just not respectable. And a lot of women are teaching other women to basically idolize these men, and it's just setting us back. She also was sold on him being a Christian man. That can honestly be a red flag too. Any man that is leading with religion, typically I would tread lightly with in the beginning, because a lot of times something weird is going on. Religion is not bad at all, but the people make it terrible. She also said that shortly after they got married, she started noticing some weird things about him, but she didn't think too much into it. Why? Why did you not think into it? I honestly believe that these things have probably been happening even before they got married. Well, they didn't really have time, but she ignored all of the signals. She ignored all of them to have a man. And a lot of times people ignore red flags because they just hope things will get better. I think that that's what happened here. So, with that being said, everybody was asking me for my opinion. I just feel like she has a lot of work to do, just like a lot of us. And this is one of the reasons why, whenever you guys send me videos of people y'all want me to look at and see my opinion, I don't really watch them because there's just way too many things going on. And I'm also trying to work on myself. A lot of these women are not telling you the backstories of things. You're only seeing the glittery gold things. I'm not even talking about her. I'm talking about a lot of these women are secretly escorting. A lot of them are in relationships with narcissistic men who are controlling them. A lot of these women are lying and they're just trying to sell you a course. A lot of them are desperate. They just want fame. And I really feel like if your man is taking care of you so well, why are you constantly promoting a course for $15, $30? Why do you have so many of these outside businesses where you're coaching women to get these men? I'm just saying, if this man is taking care of you so well, why do you have so many side businesses that are teaching women how to do it? I feel like you would just give it because you're in your feminine, but whatever, that's just me. So I haven't even mentioned anything about this man's wealth or his money or his profile or what he had going on. He probably isn't even rich or anything. He probably just has a decent paying job and he was generous. But my point is that I am talking distinctly about personality traits that show that he was not a high value man from the jump and that he just had way too many things showing that he just wasn't it. And a lot of us are choosing to ignore these things at this point because these women want these things so bad. I am personally at a point in my life where I'm a single mother and I can take care of my daughter. And when I'm working, I just pay somebody to take care of her and I work things out. And sometimes I don't even work as much as I would like to because I want to spend time with her. I want to trust whoever is going to be with her. Even when I just try to budget my money and I do side hustle so that I can not have to be in a desperate mode. Even when I'm getting to know a man, I always introduce them as my friends because now when I'm dating guys, they genuinely have to be friends with me in order for us to even date. And if they just so happen to come around my daughter, I don't even formally introduce them. I'll just be like, hey, this is so-and-so. If I even introduce them, I may just come in the house and then leave. But either way, these aren't even men who I'm seriously entertaining and they're not going to spend any alone time with my child, and I'm definitely not going to marry them after a few weeks. So the last thing that I want to touch on is you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Let's just say that she was working so that she could have a cushion, and this man may not be giving her like a proper allowance or whatever, and she had to pick up a second job. If he would have done those things to her children and she had a second job, people would have been like, well, why weren't you home? It's just a double-edged sword. It is so hard to take care of the home, take care of the children, your husband, your life, make money and all that, and still maintain without getting burnt out. So like I said, there's just so many factors that go into these things, and it's just so hard to judge. But yeah, guys, don't ignore your intuition. Your intuition is so strong. If you are not feeling something's right, your body is telling you, your body is being honest with you. You need to listen to your gut. So since it's the end, I wanted to actually talk about my journey and how I actually started getting into wanting to do like sugar baby stuff. So I had just gotten out of a relationship with this guy who wanted to turn our breakup into a friends with benefits situation. That is not a benefit for me. So I would ask him for money. I did like him. I was like basically in love with him. I did enjoy his time. And this was like 10 years ago. So 400 here, 500 there, whatever, went a long way. And he was giving it to me. And then he stopped because he never wanted to have that type of relationship from the get-go. So it ended. And I just didn't want to be heartbroken and giving it up to this man who I loved. And he didn't even want to be with me anymore. So after that relationship ended, I looked into sugar dating because I was really tired of getting played for love by men. And men with money were always approaching me, but they would always approach me the wrong way. So I went to Tumblr for guidance. I asked questions and studied what they were doing. Needless to say, y'all, I hit the ground running. I lost weight immediately, fresh off of that heartbreak. I dropped about 15 to 20 pounds in the first month. I made sure I kept my clothes good. I didn't have a lot of money at all, but I was looking more into quality clothes. I started thrifting at higher end places and just doing my own nails, making sure my hair was done and kept up. I was not one of those natural girls that they fetishize. I definitely kept my weave, but I kept it up. I didn't even have a stable place to live at that time, but the dates were honestly just pouring in. Once I started making my online profile, these guys would hit me up and they would send me $100 to $500 just to go to dinner with them. These were really easy freestyle dates just to get to know these guys. We called them POTs, which was short for potential dates. I didn't have any girlfriends at the time who was into this type of thing or that had the guts to do it. So I did a lot of these things on my own. I would go to bars, get a drink, and men would just literally come up to me and start talking. And then I would, just kind of get a feel to see if they were into the same thing as me and if we were on the same page. But if I wouldn't have been in Austin as, a brown girl, I definitely would have gone farther. Austin is just not a place for us. If I would have gone to Houston or like New York or just pretty much like any place that's like a bigger city, I definitely would have been married to a millionaire right now, because Austin 10 years ago was just not checking for a beautiful brown woman, and that's the truth.
Recommended hair growth supplement. I noticed it becoming taller and thicker. Nutrol has taken me back to the hair I was meant to have.
I got that too.
Start your hair growth journey at nutrafol.com.
Okay, so now I have more laundry to do. I'm trying to get I don't know where I got all this motivation from, but I got it. So I only have one more load to do, and that's her stuff, basically, and some more towels. But yeah, last night I had a little incident. Basically, I had my menstrual on the couch, so I had to strip the bottom portion. Let's see if you guys can see it, but see that portion there? It should have, that portion right there should have a cover on it, and it doesn't. So I had to cover it with other little blankets and stuff. So I took it off and I rinsed it with water, and obviously the water came out, but like I like to wash it all together. Like, see her, she got dirty feet. She got no socks on, and she's all over my white couch like some wild child. And yeah, I usually like to wash the entire couch all together. Please don't fall, you crazy child. She's got her sheep and everything. So yeah, I have some more clothes basically to hang up. So okay, these are her night clothes that she wears. Like, she has like 4 different sets, maybe like 7 different sets of night clothes, and then she has these onesies. These she is slowly growing out of. I got them from Old Navy, and this size is a 3T. Oh, you gotta push it, then move the chair forward. That's all you gotta do. This one is, let's see, what size is this? This one is 4T. So now that I'm thinking about it, I should have bought, I just ordered her like 4 more of those. Cause like I ordered these last year, Black Friday. Basically, oh no, maybe it was earlier this year, I don't know, but I got them in January. And yeah, they're becoming too tight, so now I'm looking, dang, I'm gonna have to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to probably do a return. So you see the difference between the 3T and the 4T? Huge difference. And yeah, so, you know, Abercrombie made a huge comeback. They have the best, like the best hoodies. This is so heavy. And it washes really well too. Forget Zara, I'm done with Zara. I got this from Dr. Kiehl's. Is it? No, it's just Kiehl's. I'm thinking of something else. This is called Creme de Corpse. It's like a lotion or something. Oh, it is a lotion. It's a lotion from them. I also got this Clinique Dramatically Different lotion. So my mom has been using this for a while. This is not even, I don't even think this is the big bottle. I think this is just, let's see. It is 4.2 fluid ounces, 125 milliliters. I got this Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. And this is a lot. This is 6.9 ounces, also huge. I also got this. It's called Made for All Gentle Body Wash. Never heard of these things. This one smells like grapefruit. And I just like the red and white on it. And I need a travel body wash, so I picked this one up. This is also 16.9. Let's see. Were these lip liners from Juvia's Place. So I got these for the first time last Black Friday. I ended up really liking them, so I ordered 3 of them. The color, Phoebe, you know how to open it. You gotta get in front of it. You can't open it from the side. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the color is Cola with a K, K-O-L-A. And, oh, I got a couple more items. So they're in the bathroom. Let me go grab them. Mama's gotta run the dishwasher right quick. Mama's gotta run the washer and dryer. So I got a couple more items and I'll show y'all. So, okay, I'll just give a quick little review. This one, I don't mind it. It's cool. It's pretty moisturizing. My daughter is right at my leg, y'all. This is okay. It's nothing that I would buy again, but it's okay. I don't know if I need the shea butter one or what, but this one's just, and I thought it said it has shea in it. Let's see, what are the ingredients? Is that in French? Oh, I guess so. Okay, it says water, glycerin. Water should always be the first ingredient in a moisturizer because that's how your body absorbs. It does say avocado oil, but yeah, it says shea butter, but I don't know, it's okay. Like, okay, so when I first put it on, it's moisturizing, right? But then, like, it just feels like it's just not long term for me, but it definitely, it moisturizes for sure. Is it better than Eucerin or Aquaphor? No. So I don't mind just buying more $17 bottles of Aquaphor because this is $60 a bottle and I got it on sale for $29, $27. I had an extra code. This I have not used yet, so we're gonna see if I like it or not. It's just a face wash. It can't be too bad. I'm not, as long as it doesn't break me out, I don't care. This is just for when my daughter goes over to my mom's house to have a body wash, but I'm hoping that my mom doesn't accidentally leave this by the tub because my daughter always uses the stuff. And like I said, I've known about this for years. This is great, but I like the It Cosmetics better. And obviously I love these. Last thing I've already started using was this in the shower. So I really love oil to foam cleansers. This one is not my favorite. So the one that I really like is from L'Occitane. Okay, baby, what are you doing? But I want to try a new one. This one is an oil to foam soothing cleanser. It just doesn't foam up enough for me. And I don't know. The smell is cool, but I just feel like once you've used one, you use them all. And it just doesn't get me as clean as I would like it. And then this is from It Cosmetics. It's called Confidence in a Cleanser. So I really like their Confidence in a Cream stuff. So I bought the cleanser and I love it. I love this. It was $17 on sale, y'all. So it was $34 regularly. I'm just gonna have to stock up on its cosmetics because I really wanted to get the Confidence in a cream and I didn't buy it. I'm kind of regretting it because I would have rather that over this. Not that this is bad, I just like the Confidence in the cream a little bit better. But yeah, if you guys are looking into Kiehl's, honestly, save your money. This is cool, but this, for me, is better. This is just an off-brand Eucerin bottle. This is from Walmart, but they have like the really big ones. So I would rather buy it versus that. And for this is okay, but if you can't get this, just get L'Occitane. But there are other oil cleansers. I don't like Naturium at all. I've tried them. I tried their soap, their oil cleanser. It's not good. So, all right, baby. You've been so helpful. I'm over here.
Finally tried Austin's James Beard-nominated Caribbean restaurant.
Who is this, huh? Ooh. You want cake? Cutie, Gaga will make you cake. Mommy is not that good at making a cake. I can try though. Ooh. Cutie, that is just the cake mix. That is not the actual cake. Mama's gotta bake the cake, okay? So we're gonna keep this here so that when Grandma gets here. Mama's gonna make some coffee and a little bit of sausage. I forgot you had strawberries in there. You have good memory. Alright, coffee first. Some water. Mama's got to refill some of the water bottles. Good job, sweetheart. See ya. So these are cute, but I heard that these are not good to use because it's like the stainless steel is really bad for you, apparently. I don't know. So I'll keep it for like an emergency, maybe if I'm out or something, but I won't be using that. Hey, sweetheart. You want to put let's go get your socks on, okay? Come on. Woo. Yeah. Come on. Whoa. Here you go. Y'all, it is almost ritual time and I cannot wait. After I clean the house, I'm gonna do my sage, or some people, I'm gonna do my sage after I clean the house, or Palo Santos, you know, whatever you're into. I have my cinnamon here. I always add like a little bit of money. And then I take the tag off and I wipe the whole thing down with acetone or whatever type of extreme cleanser that you have, so that it wipes off any fingerprints or people that have touched it, because when these items go through production, obviously it's touched by hundreds and hundreds of hands, people in the store, whatever. So I make sure that that's all clean before I put any energy into it. Just like a human being, just like anybody that you would meet or know or anything. Every like 2 weeks or week and a half, I buy flowers. As you guys can see, these are so dead. They're really crispy and crunchy, and the flowers and the leaves have started falling. And obviously the water is getting bubbly. You can see the bubbles. That means that it's dirty and it's gonna start molding soon. But I just love this purple color. I love it. I don't know if I can find an original flower here. They were like this light, they were like a pink. Anyway, they ended up turning this really cool dark purple, which I think would be so good for Halloween. So I'll know for next time. Mommy. Yeah, baby. Okay, can you show Mama? You said you want Halloween? Baby, you remember? Yes. You guys can't see, but she loves putting her babies to bed. So that's what she's doing. She's putting her little elf to bed. Hi, elf.
Mommy.
Yeah, Mommy sees it. Alright, so the house is clean. I don't know what the heck this came from. But it's just, okay, I finally decided to take it off today. I gotta clean that up. Okay, so the last thing I gotta do is run the dishwasher. I just put a pot in. And, okay, cool. Time sensitive, phone call. I'm gonna finish doing the counters and everything. Oh, let me show y'all the stove. So the stove is not necessarily perfectly clean, but it's way better than it was. I just needed to get it, you know, pretty clean so that nothing happens with like the drippings and all that good stuff. This goes in the bathroom. And I gotta charge my camera. And yeah, I'll finish doing the pots and pans and everything. Y'all can see the sink. Phoebe. Okay, so there's a lot of things I need to do around the house. I really need to clean the shower, but in the meantime, ma'am, I need to get over here. Thank you. Okay. I've never showed you guys my closet, I don't think, but basically I need to organize her area. So the closet organization has always been very low on things that are important to me. Phoebe, you gotta, hey, mommy is busy, so let me finish this. Children and having ADHD is like the worst combo, I swear. Because like I already have a very low. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, where is it? I don't see it. Who is that? Ah! Okay, ma'am. Okay, mama sees you. Listen, let me finish what I gotta do, okay? And hush. Okay, I gotta keep telling her to hush. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, having ADHD and having a child, I have to step over her. It's like the hardest thing ever, because basically, what I did was, these are all of her onesies. They're old. Some of them are newborn to like, I think 18 months, something like that. That's like the biggest one she has. And then she has like swimwear. This swimwear does not even fit her anymore. Like, she would have had to have worn this over the summer. Let's see what size is this. 2T. This girl is like a 4T right now. And so, Phoebe, stop. I obviously have to make like a donation pile or something for her. Unless I do like a whole thing where I don't feel like selling nothing, so. Yeah. These are her little swimsuits and things like that. We did not even swim really over the summer. We did go to a couple, like we did go to this water park downtown. But that wasn't like really swimming and stuff, so. Yeah, I have all her hangers. Okay, I see you, sweetheart. Oh, Lord. Baby, I see your hand. Okay, got it. Thanks. Perfect. So, I have all of these hangers for her. Now I just gotta hang those up. And I gotta hang this stuff up. So, honestly, I've been trying to, like, cycle through her clothes so that she doesn't have just so many clothes. Because when she was younger, she had like so much stuff. I had totes and totes. But now that she's older, like she wears the same stuff all the time. I'm gonna slow down. Oh, this is from Old Navy. This is so cute. This is one of my favorite dresses that she had. Let's see if I can focus. This thing has the worst fucking focus ever. Like, this little dress is so cute. Got it from Old Navy. And she can actually still fit this. So, they had like this whole printed collection. This was a 2-piece. And it was so cute. I don't know why they did away with that collection. But this dress is 18 months. And she can still fit it. So, with some black leggings or something. So, I'm going to keep that. This is more Old Navy, Gap stuff. I love how kids stuff always has like matching pieces. So, gonna obviously keep this one because this one is a size 3T and she still fits it. It's just kind of like short because she's so tall. Cute. It's giving, you know, I don't know. I think that would be cute with like a white t-shirt or a black t-shirt under it and some shoes. Some like tan Nikes or something. Yeah, here's another one piece. She wears these to sleep a lot. So that's what I'm going to be doing. This one's 12 months. She can pretty much fit a 12 month. That's what she's actually wearing today. Is a size 12 months. Picking up her night clothes really. I'm just going to like put this stuff up there. Yeah, that's what she's been this whole time, guys. These do not fit her no more. She just stopped fitting this over the summer. It's an 18 month, but it's really long. But yeah, she officially doesn't fit it. So I need to make a pile of like what's going and what's staying. So this is going, that's going. I'm gonna try these on and see if she still fits this top. I want to believe she does, but I don't want to be in denial. I'll hang it up with the shorts anyway, just in case. Maybe not. Let's see. I know this one fits. My mom bought her a bunch of these little tops. She has a green one, this red one, and then I think a black one or something. I just feel like children just look cute in anything, so I'm not even super specific on what. Here is her 1-year-old birthday dress. So cute. Got it off of Amazon 2 years ago. I'll just keep it just in case. I have one. She was a newborn. That's going over there. But not fitting. I'll just hang this one up. I'm just kind of all over the place today. I have a lot of things going on. Like, so with my brain, I'm just trying to do something, you know, without having to feel like I'm not doing anything. That's just how, you know, ADHD brain works. You don't want to feel lazy, like you're not doing nothing. You want to be productive, but at the same time, you kind of like, see, she has another version of that top. You know, you want to be productive and you want to be doing something, but I'm just like, I don't know. Okay, this still fits her, definitely, so I'm going to use that. Ooh, okay. So I guess I'll just make a colorful onesies pile and then a white onesies pile. So yeah, this is in the colorful onesies here. These are all of her socks. Some of these socks just don't fit anymore, and I don't want to waste my time having them because sometimes I'll reach for them. Like her dad just bought her this whole pack of socks, right? 2 to 3T, and they don't fit her. Like immediately, they don't fit her. Like they were very snug when she first bought them, and I don't buy tight things like this because it can make your bones deformed. So I told him, I was like, oh, I can't even wear this. He kept asking about them, so I don't wear these no more. After the summer, and well, basically during the summer, I had stopped wearing them, and I had bought her some more socks. Okay, so thank you, baby. This is pretty. Is this all the hangers I had for her? There's just no way. Oh, okay, there they are. Well, this is looking good. I know it doesn't look good to you guys probably, but this is great. What, baby? Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, I got a vacuum up in here. Oops. There we go. She's hiding again. Alright, so it may not look all that to you guys, but it was just a lot worse than this. So I can actually see the bottom of the shelf now. For the most part. Thank you, ma'am. She's just handing me stuff. And they're full of her old things. And I'll get back to this later. Hello, where's Phoebe? Hello, I don't see her anywhere. Bye-bye.